What if all your food is used as a fuel? This is the pressing question that India faces. While it stands at a crossroads, striving to achieve energy independence while ensuring its citizens have enough to eat, the nation's ambitious biofuel policies aim to reduce reliance on imported fossil fuels, but they also raise pressing questions about food security. Let's delve into this complex interplay between energy and sustenance. Before beginning, let's first understand what are biofuels. Biofuels are energy sources derived from organic materials like crops, agricultural residues, and even algae. Ethanol, a common biofuel, is produced through the fermentation of sugars found in crops such as sugarcane and maize. These fuels are lauded for their potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and serve as renewable alternatives to traditional fossil fuels. Now, what are India's biofuel ambitions? India's push for biofuels is driven by multiple factors. First is energy security. Diversifying energy sources reduces dependence on oil imports, which currently accounts for about 80% of India's oil consumption. Secondly, economic benefits. The ethanol blending program, or E20, could potentially save India around $4 billion annually on its crude oil import bill. Next is environmental goals. Blending petrol with 20% ethanol can significantly cut carbon monoxide emissions by 50% in two-wheelers and 30% in four-wheelers. And lastly, agricultural boost. Biofuel production can stimulate investment in agriculture, potentially doubling farmers' incomes and creating approximately 18 million rural jobs, according to the Asian Development Bank. So what is the food security challenge? In India, biofuel drive isn't without its own challenges. First is crop diversification. In 2022, nearly 1 million metric tons of rice suitable for human consumption were diverted from the Food Corporation of India's stocks to produce ethanol. Second is land use concerns. Agricultural land is increasingly being used to grow biofuel feedstocks like sugarcane and maize, reducing the area available for essential food crops. Next is impact on small farmers. The competition for resources such as water and fertilizers can lead to price hikes, adversely affecting small and marginal farmers. Then comes water scarcity. Crops like sugarcane are water intensive, requiring 1,500 to 2,000 liters of water per kilogram, posing sustainability issues in water scarce regions. And lastly, monoculture risks. The emphasis on specific biofuel crops can lead to monoculture farming, increasing vulnerability to pests, diseases, and climate-related risks. So coming to what could be the potential long-term benefits and the way forward. Despite these concerns, biofuel policies could offer long-term advantages with some considerations. Increased farm income. Biodiesel production from oilseed crops provides farmers with additional income sources, especially when these crops are rotated with traditional food crops like wheat. Next is investing in advanced biofuels. Research and development into second generation or non-food sources, third generation or algae-based, and fourth generation genetically engineered biofuels can reduce reliance on food crops. And implementation of safety nets. Strengthening social security measures such as the National Food Security Act can protect vulnerable populations from food price volatility. India's journey towards energy self-sufficiency through biofuels is commendable. However, it's imperative to ensure that this progress doesn't come at the expense of food security. A balanced, well-researched approach is essential to navigate the intricate relationship between fueling the nation and feeding its people.